Welcome back to Travel Secrets with TV's Dave Galvin. This is the show where we talk travel, hidden gems, vacation disasters, scams, luxury experiences, and the truth behind destinations people dream about for years. Okay, so today you're going to hear a lot of fans because we've got the air conditioning up high. It's quite warm here today. Today's topic is the truth about Hawaii vacations. Now, Hawaii is one of those places people build up in their mind like it's some sort of magical paradise where every moment feels like it's a movie scene. I mean, palm trees, perfect beaches, sunsets, waterfalls, romantic music, yada, yada, yada. Now, look, parts of Hawaii really are breathtaking. Some of the scenery feels fake. You'll drive past cliffs, volcanoes, beaches, even rainforests and ocean views so beautiful, your brain temporarily stops working. But there are also some truths about Hawaii people don't always talk about before they book their trip. Because Hawaii can either become one of the greatest vacations of your life or a very expensive lesson in unrealistic expectations. So today, we're talking about the reality of Hawaiian vacations. The good, the bad, the expensive, the overrated, and the things people should honestly know before they go. So first of all, Hawaii is expensive, like really expensive. So let's just start there. People underestimate Hawaii pricing all the time. They think, okay, it's part of the United States. How expensive can it be? And then suddenly they're paying, $18 for a sandwich, $40 to park their car, the resort drinks that cost approximately the same as a used Honda Civic. Everything costs more because almost everything has to be shipped there. Most of the food, any kind of supplies, the fuel, products, things you're using. So if you're planning Hawaii on a tight budget, you have to plan carefully because Hawaii is one of those destinations where small expenses quietly become giant expenses. And the resorts, well, some of them are incredible, but once you add resort fees, parking fees, excursions, rental cars, food, and of course all the activities, you're going to burn through your money at a shocking speed. Hawaii is a paradise. Paradise also wants your credit card information. The scenery really is amazing. Now, with that said, some places in Hawaii are genuinely stunning. Not Instagram stunning, real stunning. The kind where you stop talking for a second because your brain needs to process what you're looking at. The beaches in Maui, cliffs in Kauai, the volcanic landscapes on the Big Island, the lush green mountains on Oahu. There are moments in Hawaii where you honestly feel like you're standing inside a nature documentary. The one thing I appreciate about Hawaii is how different each island feels. A lot of tourists make the mistake of assuming Hawaii is just one giant experience, and it's not. Each island has its own personality. Oahu is where most tourists go first because of Honolulu and Waikiki. And Waikiki is fascinating because it's both beautiful and unbelievably crowded because you've got luxury hotels, beaches, shopping, a nightlife, restaurants, and thousands of tourists walking around sunburned and confused. Waikiki can feel like tropical Las Vegas, but with better scenery. Some people love that energy. Others arrive expecting isolated island peace and instead discover there's a lot of traffic. There's crowds, 37 ABC convenience stores on the same street. Still, Oahu has incredible experiences. There's Pearl Harbor, North Shore, amazing food, surfing culture, and beautiful scenery outside the tourist zones. But if you want quiet isolation, Waikiki probably isn't your fantasy postcard experience. Maui feels more relaxed. It's the island people often fall in love with. It feels slower, more scenic, more romantic. This is where people go for the honeymoon energy, the luxury resorts, scenic drives, and of course, beach relaxation. The road to Hana is one of the most famous drives in Hawaii, and yes, it's beautiful. But let me warn people right now, social media makes it all look relaxing. In reality, it's also narrow roads, endless curves, nervous tourists driving rental cars, and passengers quietly questioning life choices after the 400th turn. Still, it can be worth it. Just maybe don't expect a calm little Sunday drive. Kauai looks unreal. It honestly is the most visually insane island. It's green beyond belief. There's waterfalls, mountains, cliffs, jungle escapes. Parts of it look prehistoric, like dinosaurs should still be casually walking around. And honestly, they probably would be if tourists hadn't already tried taking selfies with them. It feels quieter, more nature focus. There's less of a nightlife, less chaos, more scenery. If somebody wants, hiking, nature, a peaceful beauty and dramatic landscapes, Kauai is incredible. But again, people need realistic expectations. This is not a nonstop entertainment energy. Some travelers love that. Others kind of get bored. The Big Island is wildly underrated. The Big Island literally feels different from the others because it is still being shaped by volcanoes. I mean, you can drive through landscapes that look like another planet, black lava fields, tropical forests, and beautiful beaches all in the same day. And it's huge. And a lot of people underestimate driving times there. The Big Island isn't the place for, I'll just casually pop over there for lunch. That quick stop is probably 2 hours away. Still, it's one of the most fascinating islands because it feels raw and powerful. There's something surreal about standing near volcanic landscapes, and you think to yourself, the Earth is actively building this island right now, and that's incredible. Tourists need to respect Hawaii more. And this is important. A lot of visitors treat Hawaii like it's America's tropical playground. But Hawaii has a deep culture and history. And locals can sometimes get frustrated with tourists acting disrespectfully, entitled or careless. Things like ignoring the sacred sites, damaging nature, overcrowding areas, or behaving obnoxiously. Tourism is very important to Hawaii's economy, but respect matters. You're visiting somebody else's home, and honestly, travelers who slow down and appreciate the culture usually end up having a better experience anyway. Hawaii is not about always relaxing. People assume Hawaii automatically equals stress-free relaxation. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Hawaiian vacations can become exhausting if you try to overdo everything. Some travelers create insane itineraries with helicopter tours, snorkeling, hiking, road trips, and so forth. But by day 4, they need another vacation to recover from their vacation. There's pressure to maximize Hawaii because it's expensive. But sometimes the best moments happen when you slow down. You're on the beach. You have an ocean view. You just need to relax. Not every second needs to become a productivity challenge. The food is better than people expect. This surprises many tourists. Hawaii has fantastic food. Not just resort food, like real local food. Plate lunches, fresh seafood, Hawaiian barbecue, Spam is like a delicacy there. And honestly, Hawaii's food culture is one of the best parts of visiting. Some tourists make the mistake of eating only at expensive resort restaurants, and that's a huge error. Some of the best meals happen at casual local spots where the tables are simple, the portions are enormous, and everything tastes incredible. The truth about Hawaii vacations is this: Hawaii can absolutely live up to the hype, but only if your expectations are realistic. If you expect perfect luxury, no crowds, and cheap prices, you're going to be disappointed. But if you go understanding that it's expensive, popular, occasionally chaotic, and very beautiful, you're going to love it. Hawaii works best when people stop trying to force perfection and just experience it. Because the real magic of Hawaii isn't just beaches or resorts, it's the atmosphere, the scenery, the ocean, slower pace, the feeling that nature is bigger than you. That's what stays with people. All right, so that's today's episode of The Truth About Hawaiian Vacations. Hawaii is amazing, and it can be crowded and expensive and exhausted. But for many travelers, it still becomes one of the most memorable places that they are ever going to visit. So remember, if your Hawaiian resort charges $40 for a cheeseburger, that burger better spiritually transform me. We'll see you Thursday.